So this is Presque, and we're going to zoom in into the Tom Ridge Environmental Center, where we're going first on our tour. This marks the entrance to the state park, and it has many things for kids to enjoy in there, and also acts as a visitor center. The place is completely free, and there's an elevator to the top of this tower for stunning views of the lake and Waldameer Park across the street. There are also helpful Presque and Erie, PA travel guides in the front of the place. This is the view as we first walk in. There is the information kiosk there and some fun lighthouse things for kids. Here you wind the little wheel at the bottom and make all these things go. It's really fun to just play around here. As you can see, they're kind of going and it looks pretty cool. Next, you walk through the area where it tells you the history of Presque State Park. First, we're walking around the corner to the area over here. It just basically tells you about the nature, erosion, and some shipwrecks in Presque. Tom Ridge Environmental Center also provides a glacial history of Erie. Next, you're going to walk through some plants and animal life in Presque. This is a very fun thing to just walk through and view the animals. Tom Ridge also mentions the invasive species that are causing harm to Presque State Park. This room is called the Discovery Center, where kids can have a great time. There's many toys for kids to play and be interactive with the lake. This is a map of Presque State Park. Right now we climb the stairs to the upstairs part of Tom Ridge. We are now walking through the door to go up to the top of the tower. This is completely free of charge to go in. So as you are leaving the Tom Ridge Environmental Center, you will come to a traffic light. In front of you is the entrance to Waldermere Park. Now you're going to make a right turn to go on Peninsula Drive. We are now entering the park of Presque State Park. Next, this is a time lapse to the Waterworks Tower, not that far from Tom Ridge, probably about a 3-minute drive to it. So, Tom Ridge we have down here, and if you go up north and follow Peninsula Drive, you will soon end up at the Waterworks Tower. So this is where you're going to go next. There is much of waterwork history found in Erie. This one plays an important role in history. Park enthusiasts Dan and Sally Shipley grew up enjoying their summers at the park. In 2018, they approached the Erie Water Authority and a DCNR about the possibility of restoring the iconic Waterworks emergency intake gear tower. All agreed that it was a worthwhile project to take on, and the Shipleys donated significant funding towards the tower's restoration. With volunteer Ray Hull leading the restoration effort, the newly restored gear tower was returned home to Presque's Waterworks area in September of 2018. The newly restored water tower has now been brought out of the water and concreted down to the grass, and it has also been spray painted and cleaned. So, Erie Waterworks Tower is here, and if you follow Peninsula Drive up, you're gonna pretty much just follow, you're gonna turn kind of on Fisher Drive, and you're gonna end up all the way at Perry Monument. Perry Monument was built to honor the hero Oliver Hazard Perry during the War of 1812. This is what the monument was named after, Oliver Hazard Perry. 100% worth it if you're coming. So from Perry Monument, you're gonna Fisher Drive turns into Thompson Drive, and you're just gonna keep on Thompson Drive and turn on Coast Guard Road. Follow the signs for Beach 11 and keep on Coast Guard Road. You're gonna pass the houseboats and East Fisher Drive, the Coast Guard. That's the United States Coast Guard, and you're not allowed to go anywhere near this area. Follow Fisher Drive and park in the parking lot and walk out to the Channel Lighthouse or North Pier. This is the old photo of North Pier Lighthouse, built in 1830. So from the Channel Lighthouse, you're going to follow East Fisher Drive and keep on Coast Guard Road. And then you're going to turn on Thompson Drive and keep going up. You're going to pass the Beach 10, the Gull Point Trail, and Kite Beach. And then pull into the parking lot, a beautiful Presque Lighthouse. This is an old 1870s photo of Presque Lighthouse before the extra 17 feet was added on the lighthouse. This is the old floor plan. This is another rare photo that I've never seen before. In 1896, an extra 17 feet of lighthouse was added onto the tower. Tours are also welcome at Presque Lighthouse. They cost $8 and go from 10 a.m. to 4:40 p.m. So from Presque Lighthouse, you're going to take Peninsula Drive and go down to any one of the beaches along here. My favorite personal beach is Beach 6, and that's where I'm going for the sunset. We also picked up Sarah's for dinner. Sarah's is a great place to go, and it has French fries and anything you can imagine. It is a 50s retro diner type vibe to it. It is a really delicious place, and the food is reasonably priced, and go get it if you can.